Hi, welcome to All Wine Side, the podcast where we are three girls that hit tables and talk about catching our parents having sex around a bottle of wine.
Oh, that was just you.
Just me. My name is Izza. I have Kim to the side, even though I pointed to Roxanne.
But I'm still here.
And Roxanne in front. Hello, ladies.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going good.
I need wine first, and then we chin.
I was late. You guys are way ahead of me.
No, it's just me. It's always me. Yeah. Chin it.
Well, you can use my carpet.
Thanks.
Chin chin.
Chin.
Yay.
This is actually pretty nice that you positioned the carpet like this. I felt a little bit insulted last week because I was like, okay, like I'm a big hot mess. But now, you know,
it's comfortable now, right? We're like cold and there's nothing in front of us and you're like just cozy.
Yeah.
I want a carpet.
So, how's it going, girls?
It's going pretty well.
How's your week been? We drank a lot last episode.
Oh my God. I think I was still hungover on Wednesday.
Okay.
Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday I was like, my head still hurts. And well, people won't realize that we recorded on Monday, but yeah.
Oh yeah, break wall.
Fourth wall.
Wall gone. Bye.
I felt pretty dry that morning when I woke up and I had to go to work.
Oh yeah, that must have been fun.
Yeah, it was glorious. I was like, it's worse than usual. It was definitely worse than usual.
I think the fact that we drank red didn't help. I think it just hit us harder. We're used to drinking white, which I think might be a little bit lighter.
And also because our episode was super long,
Right.
and we recorded the YouTube video, which people can see online, unfortunately.
With our faces and
so everything was like super long, and we drank way too much, and like, oh my God.
But it was hilarious.
It was.
Every time I watched it like 4 times, that video, and I was literally at work when I saw it the first time, and I was crying in front of my computers. I'm the first desk, like in front of people walking by, and everybody was walking by, like, wow, what's so funny? I'm like, oh yeah, work stuff.
Oh man, I was crying too. But you know what though? We showed one of our friends, Kim and I showed one of our friends, and I think it might be really, really like crying funny because we're in it.
We were there.
Because she wasn't like, she was like, cool.
Yeah, it's funny.
Really? My boyfriend was laughing.
Oh really?
Yeah, actually,
okay.
I was just about to say, so was mine. I heard him laughing from the kitchen. He was like, whoa.
Okay. Okay.
I think your friend just lacks a
you
sense
know,
of humor.
yeah. Well, yeah.
She's very like intelligent and sophisticated, and
We're not. We're not.
I'm sorry, that is not the target demographic that we're going for.
But you know what, though? I was actually thinking about that today, where our sense of humor is not that common.
No, we're very
like for girls, like a lot of girls, especially like guys will find us, and they find us like quite funny. But girls that listen to us, there's sometimes like they're like, oh my God, I don't know how to take this.
I think it takes a special kind of lady.
Well, it's funny because I have one of my friend who's French and like had a baby with a French guy, and she's trying to work out her English. So she was like, "Oh my God, you're in an English podcast." Sent it to me, but she's kind of a classy lady that knows how to get drunk, you know?
A classy lady that knows how to get drunk. Wow, that's a nice definition.
She goes out to the theater, you know, like she goes see plays.
To see
she's
opera.
like,
But like,
No,
she's
not
loaded when she goes.
no, she's not. But when
She's just loaded at home alone.
Okay.
with the baby, she's like, no, but when it's time to get shit-faced, she knows how. She knows how.
Yeah.
And she's been listening to it, and she thinks it's hilarious. So
good. Okay,
I think
Well, it's nice to hear feedback from time to time.
Right.
I think it appeals to a larger
Demographic?
than we think.
Okay.
And then there's just the odd few that you're like, well, you suck anyway. So
Well, I know that my niece listens to this, or at least she listened to a few episodes. If you're still listening, hi, tell me. And because I'm saying hi to you. And apparently she listens to it in her house, which is like my sister's house, out loud without headphones. And she tells my sister to like, don't listen, you won't like this all the time. Because my sister's a little bit more,
conservative.
yeah, I'm going to say refined compared to me. I'm definitely rougher around the edges than my own sister.
The three of us are a little bit rougher on the edges than the most
Than our
females.
siblings, or?
Well, most females.
Females? Yeah.
No, I don't
agree.
think I'm more refined than my brother. He's pretty rough around the edges. So.
Oh, I think
I don't know. You would know better. Oh, actually, would
I don't
you
know
know
these
better?
things anymore. Yeah, I don't know, man. You might know better than I do.
I find yeah. Well, that's it. I think that you're a little bit rougher than him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is it weird I take that as a compliment? I'm like, oh, good.
I think it's cool.
All right, yeah.
Chin to that, motherfucker. Yeah.
Okay, yes, I'm
not
not.
Fuck you, bye.
Sorry, I haven't slept
Well,
with
you're
either
definitely-
Kim or her brother, so I can't.
You're definitely rougher than your brother. We know that.
That's
The
so easy
scientist?
to be. But
All I know is he's a scientist, and that's all I need to know.
yeah. And he has kids, and
He has
you know.
kids.
I think
guess
the
so.
roughest part of his week is when he watches Dexter.
Oh, I
He
like
still
Dexter,
watches that.
though.
I never watched. Don't tell me.
Dude, he has kids. Oh, please, you're gonna sit down and watch 8th season of Dexter.
I already know the ending, but I feel like maybe that would be the next
Funny,
thing
I've
to
watched
watch.
Dexter. I didn't watch the ending. I don't know what happens yet.
Oh, well, you know
Kinda
what?
stopped.
I watched all of Breaking Bad and I still didn't watch the last episode. It's been like years.
I didn't watch the last
What?
season. I found it dragged on. So
Oh, no. It's really good. And it's almost like I feel like I have to be really in a specific mood to watch it because if I'm just in a blah mood, I won't like appreciate it as it's supposed to be appreciated.
It was so good.
It's weird.
I watched that show in 4 days, every season.
Every season? Holy crap.
During the holiday break, like 5 years ago. Dude, it was amazing.
Okay, let's move on. What's,
No, wait, I
no.
have comment corner.
Oh,
Oh.
No, wait, actually.
Let's do the quote first?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. What's this episode 8, by the way, guys? Woo-hoo.
Oh, nice.
What's this episode brought to you by?
It is brought to you by an apple a day keeps anyone away if you throw it hard enough.
Nice. That's totally what I would do.
Speaking of which, did you see the video I posted on our Facebook? It's supposed to be for like soccer parents to stay out of the rain, but it's literally like your own little bubble that you zip up, and I'm like, why do I not have one of these?
Yeah, I didn't
I was
watch the
like,
video, but
I don't go see soccer games, but I totally could use that.
Right, I'm not a soccer mom either. My daughter doesn't play soccer, but I need one of these. It folds up and everything. It's fantastic.
can you walk in it though?
I don't think so. It's the sit.
Oh, okay.
But I don't like walking anyways.
Well, that's an ultimate bubble if you could just like pull your legs out and just like walk in the street.
you know what?
with
You
it.
probably it's
But
fabric.
even if you're just inside a bubble, you could walk. It rolls. You just walk.
Oh yeah, good point.
I feel a regular bubble would be so big where this is kind of more like a long rectangle. So it's
like a tent.
Yeah, like you wouldn't even hit anyone in the street, which is even better. You're
Yeah.
not touching anyone. You could probably cut legs out of the bottom, stick your legs through. So
And then
walk.
you'd
I
have-
want to see you do that in
but
Montreal and
you'd
St.
have
Catherine.
to hold
All
the
right.
tent up a little bit. But it looked really awesome. I feel like I would go to the park with that shit.
Yeah, for sure. Go anywhere with it. I wish I was sitting in one right now with my microphone.
Hey, we're far from you. We're not in your bubble. Shut up.
joking.
Okay,
So,
comment corner.
Yeah, I have a few things because I think I was really drunk last.
You think?
I think we all were.
Dude, I don't.
But-
The next day, I was like, oh my God, we forgot to talk about this. We forgot to talk about that. We forgot to talk about that.
We talked about everything.
We fucking talked about everything. I was listening to the podcast. It was 3 hours long and I was like, holy crap. We just like talked and talked and talked, watched a bunch of videos and I didn't remember anything.
And it wasn't bad considering how drunk we were.
No.
No,
was
that's
not
you listened to just an hour and 30 minutes
The
of
last
3
half.
hours. Okay. I cut a lot of shit, man.
I can imagine.
I did not remember the joke or anything that we did in the video.
my
Like
God.
I was watching the video and I was like, how does it end? Like, are you serious? I didn't remember.
But that's the fun thing
I
about
didn't remember the pan thing and I was like, what is going on?
I didn't remember that either until I saw it. It
The
was so
pan
funny.
killed me.
But you know where I was trying to go with this?
What?
You know that animal that has like all the feathers on the tail?
A peacock?
A peacock?
Serpent en français.
Oh, is it?
Oh, that's what you were saying.
That's where I was trying to go. And then I was like,
Oh.
I said it. I was like, that's not it.
Oh, that's why you said a pan.
Oh, no, I
peacock.
didn't think you were going there. That's funny.
Anyway.
Okay, comment corner.
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't do justice to my intellect last week.
Oh, no.
When I
We
said,
usually don't.
when I
That's not really what this podcast is about.
like Jakarta is definitely not in India.
We knew it.
You were so sure it was.
But
Where
wait,
was it? Where
it's
is it?
in Indonesia, which
It's
is
half the word.
It's,
right.
It's half the word. It's a half a world apart, but it's half the word. And I think in my mind it was like, well, that's what it is, you know?
in India.
Anyway, and I should
Well,
have
see, we
like,
said Africa, so
Close,
I was
right?
so sure it was Africa.
okay, well, you guys are definitely clueless, but I should have known
Okay,
better.
India.
We're just more clueless than you.
Exactly. I knew, like, I legitimately knew this.
Okay, but luckily nobody screamed at us on Twitter. At
and,
least.
and I'm just making amends now.
Okay.
In any case.
Okay.
The other thing I wanted to say was the egg experiment.
Yes. Apparently we did it wrong.
We did it wrong because it's not that you're supposed to step on one egg. It's more that you're supposed to put a foot on 12.
Okay, if you guys would have said that, I would have been like, you know what? That kind of makes sense.
Right.
One to me didn't make sense at all.
But the point of this whole experiment was to prove that an egg is much stronger than we think. To push one out of a rectum.
Or in a rectum.
Or in a rectum means that it wouldn't break. It can sustain up to 55 pounds when it's vertical, and horizontally, it can sustain up to 90 pounds. So if your asshole muscles are that hardcore, then maybe.
Good for you.
Maybe. Oh yeah, good. Like
you should be doing porn.
That's a party trick.
Yeah.
Party trick.
But yeah. And the only other thing I want to actually talk about, and I think that's going to segue into your week, is
my week.
You know, the whole Ouija board thing that we talked about. And you're like, we forgot to
say goodbye.
Yeah. And then I was listening to the podcast again. And you're like, goodbye. And I was laughing hysterically. But this brings me back to Netflix. Put it out this Spanish movie about a true story that happened in Spain.
Okay.
And it's called Veronica. And everybody's talking.
Headphones out of head.
Now she needs wireless headphones.
He said you could try to resolve all the problems.
I try so hard. You have the carpet. You have the screen. But what I have to do? Glue your fucking headphones in your ears now? God damn it.
I'll just innovate constantly. So this Veronica movie is like all the rage on Facebook and on the social media right now.
Really?
Yeah, everybody's talking about it. And I watched it.
Okay, that's why you're in charge of In the News.
Yeah.
We know nothing.
And I watched it, and you know what the girl forgot to do?
She said to say goodbye.
She forgot to say goodbye.
What a whore.
She didn't say goodbye. And you know this chick died. That's the end of the movie. She died. It's
By
a
ghost?
true story. It's a true story. It like possessed her so much that it killed her after 3 days after she played Ouija with the friends.
Oh, after 3 days.
That means I could have died.
You could have died.
I could have fucking died.
Yeah. Hey, I think, I don't know if anyone responded to her or not. Somebody was asking, like, so is your ghost gone? Has your phone dropped?
Okay,
again?
So we're there. Go.
We're there. Nothing happened for an entire week. Last night,
Oh my God.
What happened last night?
something was dropped in my room.
What was it?
You
A
don't
picture
remember?
of
I
you
was
and
too
your
scared. I did not get up to check. And the next morning, there was nothing.
Oh.
But something was clearly dropped on the floor.
So you have a very neat ghost who picks up after himself.
Apparently.
That's not bad. That's good.
Apparently.
Not the worst kind of ghost to have.
In my opinion, it's worst because not only did he fucking put it on the floor, but he fucking picked it up.
That's for sure your Italian dad. Like, pick up after yourself.
No, an Italian father doesn't pick up shit unless my,
Mom?
I'm not gonna say mom because I definitely don't want to wish that, but like a dead aunt or something, like a woman Italian came and she was like, pick up after yourself and then picked it up for you. for him, sorry. But yeah, something clearly fell on the ground. It made the same sound. Well, not the same sound. It wasn't my phone. It made a sound and it was like 3 different knocks and it fell to the ground. And there was nothing the next day. I couldn't find anything. I was too scared. I didn't get up. I was like, fuck it. And my dogs did not react.
How do you still live here?
I thought that dogs were very like...
That's why I'm not scared, I think. Because my
Right.
dogs are not reacting at all. So, and they're not looking into the distance, like, you know, just staring at a corner or
like
anything.
lifting their heads.
They're
like,
not doing anything. So it's like, if they're not feeling anything, I'm gonna stick with the belief that they know more than me. So either it's really in my head
Right.
or he's sneakier than I thought. I don't know.
Maybe because it's your dad, they just like feel a sense of calm.
They
with
never
him.
met my dad.
It doesn't matter. It's still.
Shut up.
I don't know.
Just shut up. No.
but it's like a part of you. It's like an entity that probably...
They think it's me? Shit. That sucks.
Maybe.
I hope not.
Why does it suck?
Yeah.
Because
There's
that
your
means that-
babysitter.
My entire belief would be wrong.
But like, isn't that more comforting? Like, do you want your dogs freaking out, barking at like a wall?
Yeah, because then I know I have to move.
Oh, okay.
But for me,
I'd
it's
move
more
anyway.
like, I think you need to train this ghost into taking care of your dogs while you're away.
Oh, good point.
This is where I keep their food.
This is how you open the door.
Just give them a cup. It should be okay.
A cup. Oh, a food. You're meant to drink. I was like, I think they use a bowl.
Very good, Kim. But yeah, that's the update on my, and yesterday I was so excited because I was like, okay, I can tell them that nothing happened. It's probably all my imagination, and I'm sleeping, half sleeping, and I hear like, and I'm like, God damn it. I'm like, don't get up, don't get up, don't get up. Fall asleep. just sleep.
Sleeping under pressure.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
but yeah.
That's all?
Yeah, well, I mean, I have other things to say, but you guys tell me how your week was. How about that? And yeah.
I don't have anything to say about my week. I just have a shit list to share.
A shit list.
Oh, like last episode?
Okay.
Oh my God, last episode we talked about the poop list. You brought it?
Yeah, I brought it. I have the
Okay.
link so you can post it, but I only took out the few that I've felt more compelled about.
Let's talk about her week.
My week was shit. Speaking of shit.
Oh, look, segue.
Well, I mean, you could vent if it's under 5 minutes.
No, yeah, it's just like, it was one of those, like the past few days, it's just, you know when like everything fucking goes wrong? First of all, my boyfriend was out of town, so I was playing single mom for like 3 days.
That's usually why it happens.
Right, but you know, I was actually feeling really confident. Like we're even going to March break, so I didn't even have to deal with school. I had like 1 day of school I had to send my daughter off to by myself. I had the car, so it's like nothing should have really have gone wrong. And the first couple of days were good, and then yesterday, which was like my last day of being alone, first in the morning. No. It started the day before. The day before.
She's literally looking out into the distance right now.
It started the day before. I was like, I'm going to take the kids to the mall. There was this coloring book my daughter wanted to go get at Kohl's, and I need to go do some groceries anyway. So I was like, let's all go to the mall. It'll be a good time. We'll get some ice cream, get some groceries, go home. So I throw my son in the bath after his nap before we head to the mall. And for the first time ever, this kid takes a full-blown shit in the bathtub.
No way.
Wait,
That must be so satisfying.
for him or me?
For him.
For him,
for me.
clearly. For
I'm
him.
Thanking everything you could thank in the world right now that it wasn't
All
like,
ghosts.
right, that it wasn't fucking like diarrhea. Like it was at least solid enough. I could scoop it up with a fucking bucket, but it was still disgusting. And it took like, put such a dent in my day because now I have to Javel everything and rewash him. And it was horrible.
I'm wondering if my kid would ever shit in the tub.
I was thinking the same thing. I feel like I'd just scoop it up and be like,
Fuck it, that's
whatever.
it. That's the end of my day.
You're clean, right? You were in water.
I was thinking the same thing.
There's no way I would Javel the entire tub.
I Javeled everything.
There's no way. But most people would.
I think I'm just, you know what? Shit in your mouth is antibodies. So there you go. It's the same with your body. Like
Shit. Why would
What?
you put
Yeah,
shit in your
no,
mouth?
but like when kids put stuff in their mouth and
Oh, yeah,
parents
like
are like,
dirt
don't,
and
don't,
shit,
don't.
dirt.
It's antibodies.
Yeah,
Like you
that's
need
true.
that shit.
Right, but I don't want literal shit in his mouth.
Well, to me, it's kind of a little bit of the same. So it's all good.
But anyways, that was the first one. And then yesterday was the fucking doozy. So first thing, I was supposed to go see an open house. Isa's sister has a place for rent. I want to go rent it. And I was already skeptical about going without my boyfriend, trying to get there with the kids. I was like, Isa, please meet me there. Help me with the kids.
I was ready.
Yeah. So while I'm getting the kids ready, my fucking smoke alarm blows off my ceiling.
Just falls.
It blew off my, like something must have blown inside. Like it sounded like a gunshot. And I was like, what the fuck was that? I go into the hall and it's on the ground. I was like, whoa.
It's my father.
Okay, maybe. I don't know.
I was thinking that too. Get out of my head.
And he apparently wants me to burn to a crisp.
We already know that we're in each other's head constantly. Like,
God.
it's bad.
And I like, and I thought it, and I was like, I'm not gonna say it. Like it's too.
It's
cheap,
okay because I see. I just say whatever. I just say what's in your head. It's cool.
So that happens. Then finally get the kids together, get them downstairs to the car, start driving down my street. And I'm like, well, this isn't normal. My car's like
Feels
not driving,
weird.
like the whole thing's shaking, making noise and beep. Like, I mean, beep. My daughter's
Thank you for
like,
bleeping yourself. I'm totally using that, by the way.
my daughter's like, mommy, the car's vibrating more than usual. So I was like, I think something, I get out, my tire like isn't low on air. It is completely like
Out
nothing
flat?
in it. It's flat. Fuck!
So it's like
I
a
was supposed
flat
to-
or it's like a blue or something?
The valve blew inside. Like it was done.
I don't know what
Apparently
valve
all of,
means.
I don't know either. That's what the garage said. All the tires were off balance. The potholes this year have been really, really bad.
Yeah, they
Even
have.
one of our blinkers like came out of the socket just from like hitting potholes. Back up down my street, park, message Isa. Can't make the open house. I have
coming.
a flat tire. Not gonna happen. I was supposed to go pick up my boyfriend at the bus station because he was coming back into town. Couldn't go do that either. Get into the house. Both of our computers broke. They both crashed. Would not.
Is
start
it
up again.
retrograde?
What is that?
Is it retrograde right now?
I don't know. It's possible though.
Let's check if it's retrograde.
You keep saying that. I don't know what it is.
She'll explain it.
Okay.
When Mercury retrogrades, shit hits the fan.
But it hasn't.
No. It's everything that's mechanical, that's machinery, anything, just like explodes.
On top of the 2 computers crashing and not starting up again, like I have to go get them fixed, our tablet won't play Netflix. And that's my saving grace with my son is Netflix on the tablet.
It has to be retrograde. If it's not retrograde, that's weird.
We're actually in pre-shadow phase, so it's coming.
Oh.
So I'm the first?
Yeah.
You might have been the first, yeah.
So
looks like it, yes.
My boyfriend finally gets home. He's like, okay, I'm going to take the car to a garage. Because I don't even know how to put a spare on. No, someone's got to teach me this.
You know what?
easy.
I don't really? I don't either. I have to learn how to put a spare on, and I have to learn CPR.
Yes, I need to know that also. I have children.
And you're done.
No, I don't even know.
I just
mimed it.
She just did it.
I don't even know what the is.
It's the...
To lift your car.
Yeah.
I know what it is. I don't know where it is. I know it's in the trunk somewhere under something.
I don't even have one.
No, you need to have one.
I have one. I just don't know where it is.
Oh, okay.
So my boyfriend gets home, puts the spare on, goes to 3 different garages. No one can fix it until the next day. He starts work the following day at 5:00 in the morning. There's no bus or metro to get him there.
No.
So anyways, he had to use the spare. And then I'm thinking the day's finally fucking over and today's a new day and everything's going to go okay. My son wakes up with a fucking fever.
Oh, yay. Awesome.
So I deserve this fucking glass of wine right now.
There are more coming.
There are more coming because we already finished this bottle.
That's good.
Wow, Jesus. Well, retrograde's coming, so you must have been in the pre-phase, super blown.
So is it over for me now?
Oh, no. It's not even retrograde yet.
Fuck, can you just give me a little bit of positivity in my life?
Yeah, but maybe it's done for this phase.
Maybe.
I don't have much. I have so much shit to do this week, and I haven't done anything to the point where, like, I'm supposed to be on TV on Thursday, and I have not even set up my interview yet. Like, I don't even know who I'm interviewing, what I'm doing, nothing. Instead, I decided to paint my bathroom today.
Oh, I didn't even see it. I'm going to go see after.
Okay. Well, it's white. It's normal. So I did that. Because I don't want to deal right now. I'm dating. Yeah, go ahead. You can open it.
Or fancy twist caps.
Full-blown Tinder mode. We'll see how long it takes for me to just say to fuck off to everybody like I usually do.
No, but I have a question because there was this guy, you didn't talk about this on the podcast, but on
the ball, guys.
On a podcast.
I was like, I'm not going to nitpick on how she pronounced that. But
you have to.
Can we talk about the wine though? Because I just took a sip. It's quite good. Go before we get into.
I have to say this is my favorite park wine. It's super cheap. It drinks easily.
It's really good.
It's super good. You've had this before in a park with me. Robertson Winery.
Chenin blanc.
Chenin, yeah.
Chenin.
Yeah. I don't know what a Chenin is.
I don't think it's a thing.
No.
What is Chenin?
Well, because there's
sure
multiple Chenins. There's multiple Chenin blancs, so it must mean something.
Which, by the way, all the wines that we've liked have all been, and I just realized that while I was putting like all the show notes
from France.
No, they're all. I don't know if it's France actually, but they're all from Maison des Funailles. Futailles, thank you. They were all from there, and I was like, oh, well, I guess they make good wine.
I guess awesome.
So. Okay.
Chenin Blanc is a white wine grape variety.
Yeah, so it's just
from Loire Valley in France. There you go.
This dry and greenish yellow colored white. That's a lot of colors to describe a white. This dry and greenish yellow colored white showcases a simple nose releasing. I don't know why I think these things are so funny.
Why?
I'm not going to be able to pronounce this word. Showcases a simple nose-releasing empyreumatic. Would you like a shot at
We
that?
believe in you. Empyreumatic?
Oh, wow. That was impressive. That.
And I didn't read it, guys.
Spicy, floral, fruity, and mineral scents. You will be charmed with this light-bodied wine.
I'm so charmed.
Revealing a slender texture and a medium finish.
I like this medium finish. I don't like strong finishes. This is what I'm realizing.
If this is a medium finish, I like it. It's good.
I find there's something I'm not liking in this wine, but I think I like more fruity shit. What?
To be honest, I like it better when I don't smell it before I drink it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It kind of smells like
cardboard?
cat pee.
Cat pee.
But if you block
It is
your
good.
nose,
It is good, but it's not one of my favorite. Like, what do you guys give it?
Oh,
Did we finish reading it?
I like this. This is a 4.5 for me.
oh, I don't know if I do. I would do 4.5. I'm like
4.5?
3.8.
What? Excuse me.
I think I'm going to give it a 3.
Whoa!
It's good, but it's not like amazing.
Maybe I have too many good memories associated.
Yeah,
with
maybe
this
it's
wine,
psychological.
But for me, it's like because I have to say this is not even $10.
Yeah, I saw that. It's like $9.80.
It's a cheap wine, and no cheap wine tastes this
good. I do agree.
Definitely
Probably.
for the price.
So because of this, it's a 4.5.
we can up it to I'll up it to a 4 because the price is reasonable.
I'm still doing a 3.
The
Fuck
bottle,
you guys.
the bottle looks very sophisticated, doesn't it?
To me, it's just like this is like an average kid in a classroom to me. It's like it's
Average
not
kid in the classroom. I don't know. I feel like it's like the smart kid in the classroom.
It made like a little bit of an effort in the design with the line in the dans l'étiquette, but
I think
it's
I was asleep.
classic.
I think I was asleep for a second. What the fuck are you guys saying? What happened? Why are we talking about kids in a classroom?
the bottle looks nice.
Oh, it's boring. No, it's boring as fuck.
But that's what I mean. It's an average kid in a classroom. It
Oh.
just made a little effort because the
label is like die cut.
there's a die cut, but not all the way through. Like it made some kind of an effort to be like.
I feel like my 60-year-old aunt designed that shit.
Right. But I just feel like these types of bottles you would usually see, like this type of labeling you would usually see on more expensive wines. Like I find like those fun bottles tend to be like
Sophisticated
the
ones or whatever.
Right. The fun bottles tend to be cheaper. So you could easily fool somebody with the bottle label and taste that it's a more expensive wine than it is.
Guys, this is also a product from South Africa.
South African wines are usually pretty good.
It's racist.
No? What? How's that racist?
Well, they're
Okay,
better than us.
so can I guys tell you that I went on a second date with...
Oh, we weren't done catch up.
that
Sorry.
was where I was going.
Okay.
So Isa sent us a text to the group message.
No.
Not that guy?
No. But you could talk about that guy. The guy
said-
with the text message?
Yeah.
I went on one date with that guy. I didn't go on a second date with that guy.
You decided not to go on a second date?
Okay. So, I sent you that same text message.
The guy who was like begging you to go on a second date?
Yeah.
He's not begging. He was like being
Nice.
very
He was being
honest
nice.
about it.
I went on a date with a guy a few weeks ago. If maybe even months ago now at this point. Probably weeks, but whatever. It was fine, but I didn't feel anything. It was just very average. But we had a lot in common. He's a musician. I like music. I cannot call myself a musician. But
He's a dentist. I have teeth. So,
yeah.
It's a match made in heaven.
We have stuff in common, whatever.
And then
So we went on one date, didn't feel anything, moved on. So I told him I'm not like Roxanne with just like ghosts people, which is like, you do.
I don't do that like regularly. I just do it to people that are too intense.
Okay. I don't ghost people. I tell them right away, listen, it was fun, whatever, but I'm not interested at all. And a few months later, 3 weeks, whatever it was, he sends me a super huge text message. Should I read it or no? Huge message saying like he enjoyed our time together. He really hoped that, he's really hoping that we see each other again and to give him basically like a second chance or whatever.
Right.
So I sent him a text message back because I sent you guys the message and I was like, what should I do? I had there was hair in the air and it bothered me.
It's grabbing some aura.
Filling my pockets with aura.
No, there was just dog hair in the air. Thank you. Bye-bye. Goodbye.
Oh my god. Like, goodbye. We'll stay forever. Oh,
Forever ingrained in you.
oh my god.
I love that part too because I didn't remember doing that at all. I was so intense.
It was beautiful. It surprised me when I listened to it again. I was like, oh yeah. Fucking goodbye.
Oh man. Okay. So I texted him back and I said, listen, I don't know what to say. Like, I'm sure you're an awesome guy and you're very sweet and everything, but I just didn't feel anything. I'm sorry, And I said, if ever you want to be friends, sure, I'm sure we would be great friends, but I don't see anything romantic happening between us. And he scooped that up and he's like, let's do it. Friendship forever. And now we're supposed to like go out as friends, but we'll see about
He's
that
like your new
happening.
BFF?
We'll see about that. So yeah, so we're like,
But
I told him very clearly.
Cool guy. Like, did you laugh together?
Yeah, we like. I don't remember. I don't remember right now, but I mean, we had a lot in common. We agreed on a lot of points, but I think I felt
like he was agreeing with you. Just,
yeah, you know what I mean. That it might have been that because I was very opinionated about it. We had a huge discussion about art, and like me with the whole artist thing is a huge debate with me. So I'm not going to start that because I hate talking about this, but I don't consider myself an artist at all. And a lot of people are like, but you're a photographer, you're an artist. And I'm like, no, I am not. There's a difference.
I feel like we've had this conversation.
We probably did.
I kind of feel like you're an artist.
I am not an artist. I'm not going to start about this at all.
People are telling me I'm an artist because I knit.
Yeah,
so the standards of artistry are very low.
That's what pisses me off, is that people think that just because you're doing something artistic, you're an artist automatically. And it's like, no, artistic people, art is so much amazing. More. It's so much more. Right. Like, you can't just be an artist just because you pick up a fucking camera. Anyways, so I felt like I was a lot like talking about this stuff, and he was like, oh my God, yeah, okay, I get your point. And just like, it wasn't a very like intellectual conversation for me. So anyways. Okay, moving on. No, what I wanted to say. So nothing's gonna happen with that guy, probably.
But unless the fact that you guys are now friends.
Yeah, maybe. That I clearly told him I don't want anything romantic, and he was like, "Please love me." So, but I did go on a second date with this guy, which I don't hate.
Oh,
I don't hate.
So wait, this is a different guy.
Is he a Mennonite?
He is not a Mennonite. He is a plumber.
Oh, well, that's useful to have around. Yeah. And useful for you.
Very useful for me. I'm not going to say anything, but I did just paint my bathroom. No, I meant like your own personal plumbing. It's good for you.
What? I'm so confused.
Let's see about that. My own personal plumbing?
Are we talking about something dirty? Or?
Yes, of course. He's a plumber. She has pipes.
Oh. But wait, what does painting your bathroom have to do with this?
No, that was completely opposite.
Okay. I took one Insta story and I'm lost.
Yeah, just put your phone away, my friend. No, but the only thing is that he is very ADD. And when you get him going on a specific subject, you see it. But it's not all the time.
Is he like diagnosed?
No, but he's very aware of it.
Okay.
Like you see him going, like when he just starts on something, he just like gets distracted every 3 seconds and it's like very ADD.
That's only going to get worse though.
I know, but it doesn't come out that often yet. It hasn't come out that often yet.
Okay.
But he's like very funny. He's like, we went bowling. He hadn't gone bowling in 20 years. And I was like, let's go bowling.
Is he 22?
No, he's 31, I think.
Oh, bravo, Isa.
I know, a little bit older than my
almost your age.
Almost my age. Almost. All this to say that I went on a date and everything was cool and I like appreciated the guy. And you know what? I would be okay with going on a third date with this guy. Because even though he has his flaws, I laughed a lot, and it's very rare that I laugh these days on fucking dates.
Did you guys make out?
But no.
So is that the butt?
# me too. Guys don't do anything at all. Like, they don't touch you at all.
You didn't feel like kissing him?
Yeah, maybe. But
so why didn't you just go in for it?
Well, I mean,
you think he would have been like...
You left really far there. No, on 2 dates, I'm very like girly, as in like, I won't do anything. If you want to do something, try something, I'll let you do it. By third date, if the guy hasn't done anything, that's when I become a little bit more aggressive.
Okay,
like, okay, I'll do it.
Third date,
we'll see. Like, if it happens. But he's good, as in like, he's nice and stuff, but I did notice something that's like a little bit tearing off on the edge. I'm like, do I like it though or not?
What is it?
And it made me realize how picky I am in real life about people. He has like super clubby hands.
What does that mean? Like chunky?
Like short,
like
stubby
chucking,
fingers,
like stubby. Yeah, short and stubby.
Oh my God.
As in like, it looks like, you know how like when you blow up like a medical glove?
Yeah.
Like that.
And
this is the problem.
Turning me off a little bit. As in like...
I know. You're just looking for something.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
I know.
You don't eat melted ice cream. And now you're like, I don't like it because it's
fingers.
You're fucked up. You're more fucked up than fingers and chubby hands, you know?
I know. But nobody has to know about that stuff. Which brought me to the subject of like, Do you guys have a thing? Like, I never thought that a small chubby hand would like bother me. But I
don't
somebody
have-
presented that to me.
No, I
and
don't
I'm
have a thing that shallow. No.
Is there anything, there's nothing on a guy that you're like, no. Just like you see and you're like not attracted. Not automatically, but like you're like, oh.
Physically? Yeah, if he has a shit face, I won't be attracted.
If he's, missing 8 teeth.
But something specific than a shit face.
And if he's
like a lazy
if
eye
he's
or
like
something.
5 feet, that would be a problem. But I mean,
Why? Why would that be a problem?
because I'm 5'7". I want a guy that's at least an inch taller than me.
Okay. See, 5 feet, I don't think 5 feet would bother me.
hairy back might be a deal breaker for me.
Yeah?
But see, I don't care about
Just mow
that.
it. Mow the shit out of it.
Mow the shit out of it.
That's what I mean. I don't care about that because I can do something about it. So
Yeah,
if the guy's
Laser
perfect,
it.
he has back hair. Okay, fine, whatever.
I don't know.
I can deal with it.
I love how she said, I can do something about that.
I will take over.
I mold my man.
What about, like, the guy has a lazy eye?
I don't know.
You can fix that too.
What if he doesn't want to? He's okay with it.
Well, you want to get into those pants? Let's fix that eye.
You mean these pants?
I need to know where you're looking, so.
I think girls don't want to admit it, but everybody has a thing. What if he doesn't have hair?
I'm okay with
He's
that.
already, like, bald.
I'm
That's
okay
the
with
word.
that.
That doesn't bother me.
Okay. What if...
You're not going to find something either.
No, I am. What if I have a really weird thing that if you have a weird name, j'ai de la misère.
Yeah, but you obviously have a lot of weird things, so we're not really taking yours seriously at this point.
Exactly.
For me, I find that weird though. That's very shallow. If you have a weird name, I'm like, oh no. Like on Tinder, I'll already swipe you no.
But what if the guy's fucking perfect? Il s'appelle Gilles.
Gilles is not a weird name, but
What's
if
a
it's
weird name? Like tornado,
like couch,
couch.
Okay, but seriously, how often do you swipe left on the guy that's couch?
it could happen.
Oh, God.
Anyways, the clubby hands bothered me, but I don't know why. It hasn't bothered me enough. Like I'm gonna go on a third date with this guy.
But now you're going to fucking zoom in on those fingers all the time.
No, I did on the second date. I zoomed in quite a bit.
Oh my god, this poor guy, man.
You know what? Just stop dating. Give up. You're never going to
Okay.
find someone.
Okay, forget about guys. Do you guys have weird things?
I have a lot of weird. You have to be a little bit more specific. Like weird, like I'm worried my ears are going to fall off, or weird.
Wait,
like,
what? Your ears are gonna fall off?
Well, I've always had a fear that my ears were going to fall off.
You want to explain it to the listeners?
There's really not
like being ripped off.
Yeah, well, just like they aren't really well attached to your head. So just from like
They really are.
They aren't though. I've seen enough movies of people getting their ears like torn off or cut off to know they aren't. Really
Do you think
well
that's where it started?
For sure.
I don't know. It's ever since I was a little kid. Like my mom couldn't even touch them to clean them because I was worried like they would fall off. Even in fact, recently, our friend Brazil, her mom gave me this like face mask from Japan that you put on, like these new face masks. Face masks wrap around your ears, and I put it on. I was like, oh no, and I unhooked
you took it off?
Well, yeah, because I can't sit there with something pulling on my ears like that. And even sometimes if like my boyfriend has like his hand on the back of my head and it kind of goes behind my ear, I'm like, oh nope, and I have to like move his hand because like if he gets too into like that crease,
What happens if your ear falls off?
die.
No.
you know
you
you
could
could
still-
reattach it.
No, but you know that you could still hear if your ear falls
No,
off,
I
right?
know, but it just really freaks me. Look, Miss Anti-Clubby Hands, okay?
Hey, you said ears, okay?
It really weirds me out.
Wow.
When I was younger, I've gotten over this though. When I was younger, I didn't like to climb trees because I was scared I would slide down the tree and it would rip off my nipples.
Specifically your
Yeah.
nipples?
Yeah. I got over that. though.
Not just the
Clubby
skin.
hands doesn't seem so bad so more.
So there's I have a lot of weird things. That's one of them. I'm like, there's also weird things that are good things. Like I'm really good at killing flies with my hands.
Oh
That's
my
a
God.
fucking party trick.
Oh, and I'm like unusually good at it. Like
You're like
in the summertime,
You're like a ninja.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. I'm just like, and I get them. Like in the summertime at like my mom's country place. She's
That was like a self 5.
Oh, but that's gross though. Like I would just not do it because then you have gross dead blood.
You know what's great? They
Dead blood.
invented this thing that's called soap.
right.
Not good enough.
And I'm really good at
that I would definitely bleach. I'd be like,
it. But we also have when my hands like
Bleach on hands is amazing.
I'll use
yeah, it burns like acid.
bleach on hands.
No?
I'm a hair colorist. I don't have fingerprints anymore because the amount of bleach I've had on.
Okay, there you go.
But
So it
don't
does burn
start.
like
Okay,
acid.
people at home, don't start washing your hand on with bleach.
I do it all the time.
Don't do that.
I paint like all over my nail. Like, yeah, to get hair color off all the time.
I'm pretty sure that's not good for you.
Yeah,
It's probably not, but
yo, that's fucking intense shit. I have a lot of weird things, but
I'd like
nothing.
to hear your weird things.
No,
But you know what that made me think about though for her ear thing? Because I was like sitting here before thinking about like things. A weird thing about me, but it obviously doesn't happen anymore, is when I was little, I used to sleep with my covers over my ear.
in case they fell off. See?
No, in case angels would come and talk to me during the night.
Jesus.
That's so lame, man. That's so
Are
lame.
you serious?
For like 10 years.
That's because you came from like very Catholic.
Yeah, that's because my
Italian
parents used to
Yeah.
tell me in bed that like angels were real and shit. Maybe they are. Don't judge me. I don't believe. And yeah, I used to think that at night angels would come and talk to my ear, so I would like cover it with a fucking blanket. Back to you.
No, but I mean, we all have weird things, but I don't have that weird.
You don't have like a weird thing.
Says
I
the
have
one
Me
that
with
needs,
melted ice cream?
says the one that needs the carpet and the screen and the wireless earphones.
Okay,
She's just
I'm
very,
clumsy, but my boyfriend says to me constantly, "You're so weird," but honestly, he's the one that's fucked up, that he's never seen anything other than his Portuguese uprising, you know, like upbringing.
Oh, yeah.
So he thinks I'm
Uprising.
weird. Upbringing. So he thinks that I'm weird when really, he's just coolest of the world.
But you know what? I had a question for you before that I was thinking about. Because we're weird, right? And a lot of shit, we understand each other, me and you, right? Like we finish each other's sentences and shit. We get each other. Does your boyfriend sees you 150% who you are?
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah.
You sure?
Absolutely.
Maybe that's why he calls you weird then. Because if I was 100, I don't think I've ever met somebody that I was 150% myself in front of. And he would definitely call me weird. Because I am a weird person.
The only thing I don't do in front of my boyfriend is fart.
Oh, you can't do that.
No, I know.
Okay, thank you.
But I talk
I
about my
know.
poop and stuff. And I'm like,
That's
I had a
fine.
great
Yeah.
poo. And
There's
he's
a-
like, okay, cool.
There's a difference between talking about it, like us
And
talking about
actually doing
sharding
it,
last week, and actually like farting in front of people.
I've had, because my boyfriend and I have been together forever, and like, I don't like purposely fart in front of him. And people kind of get on my, oh, you've been together so long. How can you not fart? Like,
No, you
I don't want
fucking
to. Like,
don't.
respects people.
Right. Like, I kind of want to keep some sort of attractiveness between us. Like,
Yeah,
But it's not even about that. It's just, to me, it's just respect.
Yeah,
like
it
you
is.
just
It is.
don't, just
I'm not
don't.
gonna sit there and like lift up a cheek and like fart
No,
like
yeah.
at the dinner table. And like people are always like, oh, I kind of feel like people judge my relationship because I don't fart in front of him. But I like the fact I don't fart in front of him.
No, I would never. I would never fart in
Me
front of my
neither.
boyfriend.
So thank you.
I think that's the first thing we've ever agreed on.
Yeah.
just got really
Anti-fart.
boring.
We are anti-fart.
Anti-fart in front of people.
In front of people. By myself, I love farting. Just like, you feel bloated and then,
Let it
you're
go.
like,
Yeah.
not bloating.
And then you're not bloated. It's as easy as that.
It's like, it's all the air that's just coming out. You can press on your stomach almost and it's like,
Other than that, I have a weird thing about melted ice cream.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's weird.
Cannot deal with melted ice cream. People that eat their ice cream and they have to squish it with their spoon to like slurp it. But it's not the melted
it's the
ice.
slurp that you
It's the
hate.
slurp. It's not the melted ice cream. It's the slurping of melted ice cream. That
Because the
grosses
melted
me
ice cream
out.
is actually the best.
It's the
part.
best. It is.
No, it's not.
But can I say, as your friend, that's a benefit to me because we've had ice cream together before, and I got to finish your ice cream.
Yes.
That melted too much. Yeah. And I was like, ooh, extra ice cream for me.
It literally takes me 3 minutes to eat an ice cream because it cannot melt. If it starts melting,
She
it
gives
goes
it away.
either garbage or give it away.
I'll take it.
It's gross. And it's the same thing with the glue on eggs.
Glue. Oh, yeah.
what?
You have to ask for the medium over, not easy
Well,
over.
I asked for the white well done,
Right.
but the little sack. Oh,
The little sack.
You mean the yellow, the yolk?
No.
No, the white around it when it kind of like.
I can't even.
Didn't
The
we
white,
discover?
the white part, sometimes it's not cooked enough and
And it's jelly.
it's jelly kind of and it's clear still if you don't cook it properly.
How do you ever expect to meet someone?
Listen, my ex.
You have too many corks. Like,
She's turned off by clubby hands.
My ex Ontario got this about me, and I love them for it because every time we had eggs, he would look at it and be like, "I think I see glue glue," and I'm like, "No," and he would just like get rid of it. You like to pick fucking stuff.
Oh, I love picking crusts and pimples, and
that's a thing. That's a thing.
I love it so much.
I hate that.
I know. That's fucking
amazing.
nasty as hell.
No, it's amazing. My mom,
That's what I mean by a thing. Like something that people think it's gross, but you do.
No,
Yeah,
but
so
it's
that's
not
my
necessarily something that's gross. It's just something you do.
when I was a kid, my mom used to like get sunburn, and her back would start to peel, and I would rip the sheets of skin off her back.
That's
it was
fucking
the best thing in the world.
The worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
No, it's
No, I think
amazing.
it's worse to pop pimples.
Because
I love that too. She loves that
I
too.
know, but I
attack
do that
my
on
boyfriend.
myself. Like when I see my skin is like dry, I'll peel like the part of the skin, you know. But
so
if,
I
I
prefer-
don't do the sheet. I do like just the bit.
I think that if you do the sheet, like you've achieved like a new level.
Oh, it's
That's like
amazing.
a
I feel like you
level
put it
5
in
in
a-
Mario Bros.
Tu mets dans un cadre, like it's nice.
You put it in a frame.
I saved all the dead skin off my
Paint
mom's
it.
back.
I don't know. I feel like a real artist somewhere in the world would make something with this.
I'm surprised though that there's nothing that you guys like really dislike on a guy and just like would be like, no, fuck you.
I know this sounds so cliche.
I just said if they're too short, I'm not gonna go for it. That's 100% sure.
Okay, so I should go out with this guy because he has clubby hands. Cool.
No, not because he has clubby hands. It's just it
you
doesn't
like
matter.
him, and who
Okay.
cares?
No.
Can we meet
Right.
up?
No, calm down. Okay, moving on. You thought that this week we were talking about hangover cures because we got so drunk
Yes,
last week that you were like,
we need hangover cures.
you know what's funny? You remember that hangover liquid that you gave me a few years ago? I still have it.
I bought that from somewhere.
Probably.
You haven't
It's
used
like
it yet?
I haven't.
Where did I buy this from? Can you show me?
Yeah, I could totally go get it.
Then I'll know.
It's the exact same spot that we left it that day I got it.
Oh,
Okay.
it was during our gift exchange.
Yeah.
What is it though? It looks like an essential oil.
It is. It's essential oil, handmade in Montreal. Adoucit les hangover, recovery, and wake up aid. It's 100% natural. Put a drop on the tongue.
Oh, okay.
Salivate and swallow.
Why haven't you used it yet?
Use
just
when
never thought of
needed. Not recommended for pregnant women or kids.
You should be drinking if you're pregnant or a kid.
Avoid any contact with eyes. So you haven't tried this?
Not yet, no.
Dude, try it.
Can I smell it?
It's not even open yet.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
But you could open, I guess.
I'm not. I don't want to be the one to break the seal.
I tasted it.
A year and a half.
Because I tasted it when I tried it.
I didn't make as much of a sound as you thought it was going to. Woo! Actually, smells very pleasant.
Someone might leave. Oh, it smells minty.
Yeah, it smells kind of like mint chocolate.
Yeah, I smell it.
It smells really good.
I'll try it tomorrow.
So, yeah, I wanted to talk about this because, as you know, or as you may not know, I'm rarely hungover. Like, rarely. For some reason, I just have a really good system that the rare few times that I feel like, ooh, tomorrow's going to be rough, I have these artichoke pills.
Yeah, which we like disproved once, remember?
Yeah, but you know what? I still have them, and sometimes I just pop them for security. Like,
And she doesn't really get hungover, so they might work.
yeah, but
Or
and it's just kind of nice. And the other thing is, not now because I'm Weight Watchering, but technically, if you eat grease at night before going to bed
Oh, to me, it's the next morning I like grease.
and the next morning,
McDonald's.
you're fucking sure to
Yeah.
be fine.
There's nothing that my body loves more than a sausage McMuffin
Like-
and an orange juice from McDonald's.
Cheese that's melted is what you need.
And the greasy sauce. Like,
Why is
even,
that,
like,
though?
Fuck the egg. I don't want the egg in there. Like that's just taking away from my sausage, my grease sausage. But, like just the sausage.
it's absorbing too much of the grease. Take that shit away.
Sausage, the cheese, the butter, the egg McMuffin, the hash brown, and the orange juice just does it for me.
It does sound
Why is
pretty
it, though?
delicious. I don't know. I remember my dad saying that the grease is what absorbs the alcohol, and if your
that's
stomach,
a little grease though for a lot of alcohol, right?
yeah, but technically you flush some of it out, right?
Right.
Your body only, if you keep on drinking wine, your body's gonna need to pee before it has the ability to absorb it all. Like if you eat, your stomach is busy digesting something other than just alcohol, which is why when you don't eat and you drink, you get smashed like super quickly, right? Because it's not like mixed with anything. Eating is also pretty fucking amazing. And if I get smashed on the Saturday, then I'll have my artichoke pills before I drink.
Before you drink.
Before going to bed, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Before going to bed. And I'll have a poutine, most probably. And then the next morning, I'll wake up with like a grilled cheese. And then I'll go in the afternoon and I'll have wine again. And then I'm tip-top shape for the Monday. Like
They say that alcohol, you drink alcohol after a hangover, it cuts the alcohol.
I can't do it. What's the expression? The hair of the dog that bit you? What's that called?
Don't bite the hand that feeds you.
No.
That's what I was thinking too.
No, there's an expression about hair and dogs. I'm going to find it.
Okay. Meanwhile, there's this new thing though to get over hangovers, and it's called the IV hangover therapy.
Okay.
So
like a banana bag?
It's IV treatment, like intravenous.
They have this in Las
banana
Vegas.
bags.
They have it in Montreal, guys.
Do they?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
it's in Canada now. In Vegas, they have it, but it's called the Hangover Haven Bus. You climb aboard it, and then you get like this IV treatment, and
it hydrates you, no?
It hydrates you. It has vitamins. It has like anti-inflammatories. It has everything, so that 40 minutes after you're done this, you're like tip-top shape.
Do you take this the morning after or right after you're done drinking?
The morning after.
So are we able to schedule one for our area on Tuesday mornings? Or
We could. I have to go to work, so that won't work. Yeah. But that thing is like pretty amazing.
And now that it's available now.
It's available now. And now they have it for like a whole bunch of other things. If you want to do like a detox cleanse, you can do that intravenously.
Yeah. Intravenously?
Yeah. Well, because your body will 100% absorb it, and whatever is not kept by your body, you just flush it out because it's just liquids. But it's better when it's straight in your veins than
Guys, don't you watch like Grey's Anatomy or House? It's called the banana bag.
I didn't know this.
Doctors use this all the time.
Yeah, but now it's available to regular people.
That's pretty crazy.
That is good. I found the expression. The expression, the hair of the dog, for an alcoholic drink taken to cure a hangover is a shortening of a hair of the dog that bit you. That's what I was right. It comes from an old belief that someone bitten by a rabid dog could be cured of rabies by taking a potion containing some of the dog's hair.
Well, that's every vaccine in the world, right?
Technically, yeah.
So it's just a little portion of the big disease.
I actually used to work with a girl who told me that when her and her sister, I believe, like were in like their partying years, that before they went out, their mother used to make them sit down and between the two of them drink a liter of milk to coat their stomach, and that would prevent hangovers.
Okay.
What?
Is that a responsible mother or a not so responsible mother?
Well, if they're going to go out drinking anyways. Yeah. We kind of had this discussion last week where you're like, just be naive to the fact that your kids are drinking or doing drugs and don't do anything about it. Where I kind of like the idea of parents being like, look, if you're going to do it anyways, do this.
Also known as ostrich.
Ostrich.
Putting your head in the sand, yeah.
No, but I had to Puerto Rico, apparently before an evening of indulgence, they rub a slice of lemon under their armpit and of the drinking arm. And supposedly it prevents dehydration. But for me, it's like, what if
the armpit?
You rub it
What
under.
do you have lemon juice or something? Can I just squirt it?
Probably, but you rub it.
Just rub it.
But the problem is, let's say you cheers and then you, like, what if you're double fisting? Does it not work at that point?
I would do
just
both
cover
armpits.
yourself, just both
both
armpits
to be safe.
Okay. And then there was this one thing in Sicily, and I was like, aren't you from Sicily?
No, God, no.
Oh, God. She wouldn't call herself Italian if she was from Sicily. She would call herself Sicilian.
Yeah.
Because Sicilians are like Quebecers. They don't
It's
consider
so
themselves
bad.
Canadian or Italian.
Okay, y'all are fucked up. I'm Canadian and Quebecer.
Sicilian is the ball, the soccer ball, and I'm in the heel. Way opposite. Really far.
You're not even involved in the contact of
The ball? No.
No.
God, no. I'm in the heel.
Okay, well, in Sicily, apparently,
A Siciliano.
on
Yep.
Whatever you said.
this is a trend that might be out of vogue now.
Out of
In the
vogue?
past-
I've never heard that
Put that in
expression
the dictionary.
before. Out of vogue. I've
Like-
never heard that expression. I'm Googling it. I've never heard that expression. I don't even know what
It's
it means.
not trendy anymore.
Cool, Rob.
In the past,
Cool.
Sicilians would bite on dried bull penis with the assumption that it would restore their virility.
Whoa, they would do what with a penis?
Bull penis.
They would eat bull
A
penis?
dried out bull penis
All right.
was the snack to get over their hangover.
I can guarantee that's not my people. Not my people.
They shared something with your people.
What?
They spoke Italian.
Oh, that's it. That's all. But you know what? I don't even understand Sicilians.
Well, maybe you
what are
should
you
make
looking
an
at me for?
effort.
I'm not.
Oh, you looked over at me like I had an answer for that.
Well, you could have just like nodded and approved what I was saying.
Yeah. Yeah,
Out of
right.
vogue.
It means like out of fashion.
Oh, yet again.
Agreeing.
So that's it, guys. You want me to move on to the shit list?
Yeah, I was actually kind of like, hey, we didn't do the shit list yet.
So the full list I'm not going to go through the whole thing because it's too long.
No, I can't believe we're going to actually talk about poop
Give
some
us
more.
Again.
Give us the highlights of the shit list.
I'm giving you the highlight. I'm giving you 4.
I feel like I'm
4
going to
types
agree
of shit.
with everything.
Okay, so first of all, there's the ghost shit.
What's a ghost? Oh, the one that disappears on you?
You know you've done a
How?
shit. There's shit on toilet paper, but none in the toilet.
Yeah, it's maybe like heavier than usual, and it kind of slides into the pipe a little bit.
I've never had that before.
Well, it happens.
I've had that.
You've had that?
Ben oui.
I've never
You
had
don't
that.
see it. You don't know where it is. Then there's the Teflon shit. It comes out so slick, clean, and easy that you don't even feel it. No trace of shit on paper.
I love
That-
it. That's
You
the
have to
best.
look in the toilet to make sure you did something.
That I've
That's
had.
the best one.
That I've had.
Teflon shit is the premium shit.
It is. It's
It
the
is.
best.
When you have those, you're like,
It's so
oh,
clean.
Yeah.
No need to like. It's like 1-2 wipes max. You're done.
So
yeah.
clean.
Oh,
Best,
it's just
too.
to say that you're dry because it's perfect.
Don't you feel like a perfect human being when you have one of those poops?
Oh yeah, you're like,
I am royalty.
I feel like, you know how you need 100% of every vitamin or mineral in
Right.
your life?
You feel like you have it, yeah.
I feel like, okay, I've nailed it today. Like, I need
I
to
should eat
repeat.
right today.
I need
Mission
to repeat what I
accomplished.
did because I hit 100 on everything. That's just me.
Everything was checked off the list.
Yeah. And whatever was missing, like I missed salt, I just like, poured salt in
It
my
shows
mouth.
how simple humans are, though, eh? When you're like in the bathroom and you wipe and there's nothing on the wipe and you're like, great success. All right.
Pat yourself on the
Great
back.
success.
I've done good.
like,
God.
God damn.
Okay, moving on to the glue shit.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
That shit has the consistency of hot tar.
Oh my gosh.
You wipe your ass 12 times, it'll still not clean. You end
worst.
up putting toilet paper in your jocks so that you don't stain them. This kind of shit leaves permanent marks in the toilet.
I have a tip for that though. With the bowls decorated, just always keep a bottle of Javel next to the toilet bowl.
Amen.
you with your fucking bleach.
I love bleach. You just pour it in the toilet bowl and like give it a minute and flush again. It usually gets rid of those things.
She's
Love
queen of
Javel.
bleach.
I can't find a job. Did you try Javel?
Did you, though?
Pour it all over your body. You'll be good.
I'm single. Javel.
It's not gonna work, man. I can guarantee that shit.
Why don't have a job? The Javel's not working? No? Can I say what?
You sure?
On that topic, I once bleached my arm hairs with just regular bleach. And all I did was
Wait, what?
bucket of
Why?
Javel.
What caused? What
I
made
wanted
you-
to lighten the hair. And my hair's not even dark on my arms. And I left it on too long and it made them really curly. It fried them. I had like white curly afros on my arms.
Wait,
So hold
what?
on. Looking for a perm? Javel?
What made you think that if you just shoved your arm in Javel that it would bleach
No, it
them?
wasn't Javel. It was like hair
Bleach.
bleach. Yeah.
Oh, like hair bleach.
Yeah.
Okay. And it curled them instead?
I left it on too long.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the actual company that you're supposed to use for little hairs?
To lighten them?
Like the mustache
Yeah.
guys. Marion or...
No.
What's it called?
Mabel?
Just fucking nair it
It
off.
starts
then.
with an M.
There. It's
Yeah,
there.
but that doesn't bleach it. It takes it off. I've never used it.
Face bleach. Face bleach
okay.
No,
company.
guy, I have it.
Oh,
I have it.
There was actually a comedian once that was talking about women who like bleach their mustaches. He's like, honey, it's not the color of the mustache we have a problem with.
It's the actual
The
thing.
actual fucking mustache.
I'm so glad that I'm blonde. Like, honestly...
Yeah.
Non, c'est Jolene.
That's not the one I have.
Jolene is the green with the pink.
No, mine is just hair away.
Let's just acknowledge for
I
the
love-
first time that you are not saying I'm a redhead. And you're saying I'm blonde. I'm like, oh, yeah.
And it's okay because people don't know that because I already bleeped it out.
Sally Hansen. Sally Hansen has really good marketing. So it's the only thing that's... Oh, Jolene.
Jolene.
Jolene,
Yeah, that's
okay.
the one I was saying.
I love how guys think that girls just don't get mustaches. They're like, they don't want to acknowledge
tell
the
you?
shit like out of it.
The
No.
first time my boyfriend realized that I waxed my upper lip, I'd gone to go get my eyebrows done, and I came out, I was like, oh, my lip's really sore because I did my lip today too. He looked at me like I was a fucking monster. And he goes, "You have a mustache?"
Everybody does.
Well, obviously, it's not to that point if you never noticed it before. And for the rest of the day, he called me mustachio.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I have clearly Javel all over my face,
I do too, and I hate
and
it.
I don't do my mustache because, like, why would I? It's there. You can't see anything. I don't think. Do you see something?
Not right now. No.
No. You're very blonde, though. So.
I'm super
very
blonde,
dark. I'm
like-
darker than any of you. I'm
Like-
Italian, but I definitely have to do
I mean,
it.
my arm
do my
hair
upper lip,
is
yeah.
long, but like it's
blonde.
fucking
It's blonde.
white.
Yeah.
Like you can't see
To be
it.
honest, my upper lip is actually very light. Like it sometimes, depending on like the weather and the light, you might see a little. I just do it because it's actually the feeling. You know what I mean? Like when you put makeup on and stuff, like it just feels better.
I'm Italian.
I mean,
have to
for
do
me,
it. Period.
it's not a problem.
And then sometimes when I
But
do this,
I feel like I've
feel it, no?
For me, it's like I started getting like
You look like the type though that would be very picky about these things,
I
though.
am very picky about stupid shit. Like
Yeah.
But-
You have a thing. Yay! We found one.
feel a lot already. What do you mean you found one?
so far I'm the
worried
normal
about my
one.
ears,
it's true.
my ears and nipples falling off. That's
true.
a lot.
Good point. Good point.
But now that I'm in my 30s, I started getting the
Chin hairs.
hair.
Oh.
And
yeah.
they're like hard.
Yeah,
And
I
then
have
if-
one, and it's like black, and it grows
I get
out.
the two. Yeah.
And I love how you notice it when it's really long. It's like
Yeah.
I didn't notice it before.
No. Before that was me. And then it'd be like super long. I'm like, how many people have seen
Nobody's
this hair?
seen it, yeah.
I was so embarrassed. So now I'm like constantly
Not
like
worried
going
about
like
it.
this. As soon as I feel a little bit of a pick, I'm like, oh my God, I gotta. And then I focus on it. I'm like, I'm trying to get it.
What is she doing?
I just realized I haven't plucked mine in a while. I want to see if it's there.
I have a few.
I'm hoping that I've killed it. I have two like on my chin, like right underneath here. I'm hoping that I've killed them, but it's possible that I haven't.
I am lucky enough to be an Italian, and Italian grandmothers always have the random hair that you notice on them, and you're like looking at your grandmother, and you're like, that hair though. And I'm at that point now, so I'm super uber aware of it, and
Yeah.
I'm always touching myself. I'm like,
I actually find though, like considering you're Italian, you're not that hairy.
No, it's
I'm very hairy.
You're not. No, look at your arms. I'm sorry. I know some people, their arms look like men's legs.
Yeah, I
you're
have to
not
agree
that
with her.
hairy,
I've
yeah.
seen that, and that's
Come on.
Mine's a little bit blonder. That's all. Because
Come
I
on.
have German in me.
your tanner. Like the worst in the world. That poor girl is the one that's white like me,
With the dark
dark hair,
yeah.
and then you just look rotten. Like
Rotten. It's like even if you like wax it, like within like 3 days, you have like a 5 o'clock shadow.
Like you, after 3 days, you have a 5 o'clock shadow.
How about we move on to fucking?
No, but wait,
wasn't done with her poop.
I just have one more, and
Oh.
it's the best one.
Okay, we got sidetracked with my Javel in the toilet bowl.
Oh yeah.
Her passion for Javel.
I'm like Greeks and Windex.
The last poop is the pop a vein in your head shit. This is the kind of shit that killed Elvis. It doesn't come out till you're all sweaty, trembling, and purple from straining so hard. And that is the poop that killed Elvis.
Guys.
What? I
Guys,
thought Elvis
guys.
died of an OD or a heart attack or something.
Yeah, on the bowl. An OD on the bowl. No, not OD, heart attack.
on the bowl?
Yeah.
Really?
I had a poop once.
Okay. And it was so hard to pull through that.
No, I wanted to kill myself. Like,
Oh my god.
it was so painful. I thought I was gonna rip from like
Pushing
end
it
to
out.
end.
End
It
to
hurt,
end.
like end to end, end to end. Like your
the
vagina
size-
would rip.
It was the
My
size of a
asshole would
baby.
I called out to my dog. Like, how does that even happen? I was like,
Kill her!
tell her no, tell her it hurt so much. It hurt so bad.
No,
And it couldn't get out. Like, I was like, no, this is not coming out unless it rips.
You know what? When I was a kid, I used to have those all the time. I had like really bad bowel issues when I was a kid.
Oh my God.
So what did you do?
I've ended up in the
What I ended up doing is that I ended up taking a toilet paper and like,
Ripping it out?
no,
Scooping it out?
not scooping it out. I would like, I shoved the toilet paper in my, not my bum, but like near my bum to just like disform it a little bit. Because the beginning of it was so
too big.
hard and too big that it was like really hurting me. So I like basically poked at it so that it would disform. And then as soon as I stopped, when I did that, it blew out like, you know how, you know, if like,
Confettis?
no, when you have like, let's say a tube of glue or something and the beginning of it is like glued already and you have to push
It's
really, really
dried out,
hard.
yeah.
It just went He just fucking exploded 1 second, and it hurts so much. It was. I thought I was gonna die. I was like, I'm gonna go to the hospital right now because of a shit.
I've ended up in the hospital because of bowel issues before.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I had to text my ex. I was like, I had the worst shit ever. He's like, oh my God, I've had those before. It was bad.
A word of advice is if you take a spoonful of oil, it actually helps. It lubricates everything.
Oh, you have to eat it though.
Yeah, you have to take mineral oil.
Too late now.
Put it in the asshole.
Mineral oil is the best. No, but honestly, like within probably like half an hour to an hour, it'll help everything come out. Or suppository would help too.
No, it was too late.
Yeah,
it was literally right there. I was on the bowl. I was on the bowl. Like it was. My dog was like, "Mommy, are you done yet? You've been there for like an hour." I was like, "Nah!" Freaking. It was bad. It felt like there was a tube of glue just trying to come out, and it just wouldn't.
I feel your pain.
And I had, it was bad. It was really bad.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I had my ex. I was like, please help. And he was like,
nothing I can do.
Power through.
Push.
The poor girl's having a baby.
Yeah.
Okay, in the news, guys?
Yeah, let's go. From there, let's move on to in the news.
Really bad segue.
But I mean, no, it's actually a pretty relevant segue.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, because I just want to say the full shit list, which has 15 different shits, we'll post it somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I'm just thinking because there are like so many shits that we could have mentioned that I've had, and it's like, we just don't have the time.
I mean, I took the four that I related to because I've had these four. But in the news, okay, the theme this year?
Wow.
This whole year, we have a theme.
The theme this week for In the News is literally, is there a full moon?
Is it?
Okay.
Because people
judged by my weekend, there is.
Are being retarded.
Oh, how?
So I'm going to go through them very quickly. But the first one is a man has a 7-inch plastic sex toy removed through his penis after instrument got stuck in his bladder. And that fucking guy, apparently, okay, first of all, apparently that's a thing.
I'm still not breathing.
I know,
How
but
did it get in there?
apparently it's a thing. The urethra stimulation is apparently a thing.
Would they stick a thing in their pee hole?
How big is it?
Yeah, I can show you the thing.
Even girls don't put anything in their
This
pee
is
hole.
the thing.
Oh my God. No.
Yeah. So apparently that is a thing. And the worst
It
part
looks like
though,
a worm.
yeah, but with little bubbles. Boop, boop, boop.
It
It
kinda
looks like
anal beads.
But
That's
for the
probably what it's
urethra.
inspired from.
Of course. But the guy got it so far deep in that it went into his bladder.
Oh my God, I have goosebumps.
Uh,
Yeah, that's gross.
And that fucking idiot of a motherfucker waited 2 days
With it stuck?
before he went to the hospital.
He walked around with it inside of his penis.
And then he
Let's
was
be
like,
honest, he probably didn't leave his house. Let's be honest here.
he started to.
There's no way he went to work with that
So
shit.
he just sat there on the couch staring at this thing inside of his penis?
He's like, it's probably gonna.
Come out on its own?
Yeah.
dude.
Did he try like jacking it out?
For sure he tried.
I don't know.
For sure he tried, and then
Two
it
days.
didn't.
2 days. How did he pee with it in there?
Oh, that's a good point.
No, he did though. And then when he decided to go to the hospital,
Probably a messy pee.
is when for sure, for sure.
Happy I didn't have to
bloody.
clean that up.
Not
Bloody.
clean. Javel everywhere.
I would have
Javel
to that whole
But he only went to the hospital when he started noticing blood.
That's when you should go to the hospital.
Yeah, after 2 days, he was like, "Oh, there's blood. Maybe I should go.
Maybe.
Maybe."
Maybe he really liked it.
So, but wait, it must have been so far up that he couldn't pull it back out. So it was like you couldn't see it.
that
Like an
was
asshole?
the thing.
He just sucks it up.
Apparently, the hospital said it had received similar cases in the past with patient items such as ballpoint pens and cables up their penises.
No.
Where is
So-
this? What part of the world is this?
Florida?
This is in the UK, I believe.
Of course.
It's either
Of
Florida
course.
or UK. That's what it
It's
happens.
Florida or UK. I belong to this like crime group on Facebook. 90%
Oh
of the
no, I'm
crimes.
sorry. This was in Taiwan.
Oh, okay.
Even better.
I don't know what to say
Slightly
about
not
that.
even Yeah, I'm not surprised either. We all went silent there.
Yeah, you were going to say something and I was going to look for my second one.
We're all going to say things and we're like, that's not politically correct at all.
Yeah, maybe you just hold your mouth.
Yeah, I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
Just hold yourself.
Because my next question was, isn't that from where the guy peeing on the elevator happened?
That was China, I feel. Okay, so my second story of like, okay, it's got to be a full moon. There was a passenger on a plane. Okay, I'll read to you the title of the article.
I hate that.
Passenger arrested after stripping naked to watch porn and commit sex act in his seat before attacking air hostess. What? So there was this 20-year-old student who just decided to strip naked in the plane.
He had to be high on something.
Yeah, for sure. Holy shit. But
whoa.
No one stopped him before this point?
No. There was a few people that were like, what the fuck? Around?
Like, the shirt comes off and I'm like, stewardess.
Yeah. And it was on a flight from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia to Dhaka in Bangladesh. And this kid apparently is a 20-year-old kid. I look at this guy and like, he's fucking 45.
He looks like 45, yeah.
He looks like mid-40s.
But apparently he's a private school student.
Fucking private schools, man.
Yeah. And he just started fucking pleasuring himself. And when the air hostesses came and they were like, dude, you got to stop this. He got up and started like groping and like trying to like, yeah.
Whoa.
So I'm hoping he was high on something and that
He had to be.
He had to be.
heavily embarrassed with this. But eventually they
With
restrained
clothes
him
on, thank God.
with what they had. They didn't have cuffs and people helped them. Like
so he
passengers.
just like, but what stimulated him? He just started watching porn where?
On his phone, maybe?
on or tablet or something, like one of his devices.
Probably had it downloaded.
And like, dude, like, but how
Maybe it was a fantasy of his.
comfortable are you with your life and your body and yourself to be like, I'm on a full plane, I'm gonna strip naked, fucking go at it.
At the same time, you have to think to yourself, good for you.
What? No, that's not what I think at all.
If you feel comfortable enough that you're like,
no,
I'm going to strip naked right now.
There's too comfortable. That's no.
But still, like,
That's
what
fuck.
the fuck?
I would never do that.
I go to the bathroom if anything. If I
Right,
really had the
right.
urge, I'm like, can't wait. This guy's too hot. I need to
Go to
deal
the
with
bathroom.
it.
Yeah.
I go to
This
the
guy's
bathroom.
too hot.
I need to manage myself. I go to the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
This guy was like, "Fuck, bathroom's not good enough for this body."
Honestly, I'm a little jealous because this guy clearly did not give a fuck.
He gives zero fucks.
He had to
none.
be high. There's
Yeah.
no way that society didn't restrain him a little bit like that.
And then, and it's not even like he like took out his like penis and started jerking off. Like he completely got
naked.
He was like, "If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go 100%."
Yeah.
You're like, all the way. Let's just get ready to
Fuck.
rumble.
I don't understand how somebody didn't stop him before he got like.
There's no way.
his socks off. Like,
Think about it though.
How you're in your plane, you're watching.
You
your
would
movie.
never stop him. There's no way you would turn around to this guy and be like, "Stop."
if a guy beside me took off his shirt, I'm sorry, I would call the airline stewardess and be like,
Would you really?
"Yes,
though?
I'm sorry, you
I
can't
wouldn't.
do
I'd
that."
probably be like,
This
No,
is making
I
me
think
uncomfortable.
I have to agree with her. If the guy just takes off his shirt, I'd be like, I would wait a little bit to see if he's putting on a different shirt, and that's the purpose.
Right.
But other than that, I'd be like, you're fucking nasty. Put your shirt back on.
See, I don't think I would. I think I would be like, that's
Ew.
weird, but
You're confined in a very small place with a lot of people. We all need to be respectful of each other. So you start taking your shirt off, like you're not respecting other
But
people.
okay, but wait, taking off your shirt is not disrespectful.
I don't like.
The
why
only
do we
problem
need to-
there
we're
is
not on a
you.
beach. We're not on a fucking beach.
I have
What's
to
the
agree.
but what's the difference between a beach and a plane? Like, if you wash yourself regularly,
So
who
then-
cares if you take off your shirt?
So then you walk
It's
into a
just
plane with a
fucking nasty.
bikini and like let me know how you feel about it. Like it doesn't make sense.
Oh wait, but I don't agree with you guys at all there.
No,
I wouldn't bother me.
I hate
what
when
it's
people,
a body. Why
when
does it bother
people
you?
walk down because it's about
a
respect.
place
again.
and time. It's
To
about a
me,
place and
like-
time for everything.
No, but to me, it's not even about place and time and how comfortable you're with your body. You can be as comfortable as you want. Doesn't mean I have to look at it.
Right.
But that's your own problem, not mine.
So then you go take your shirt off in the plane and see how it goes.
But you know that you cannot. You're
Again,
not, you're
your
not
problem,
allowed.
not mine.
You're not allowed to
This-
walk down the street in Montreal without a shirt on.
But again,
That's the law. It's not my problem.
But again, that's a societal problem.
Yeah, I'm really okay with that. I find it very nasty and disgusting. And second of all,
but why?
Wait, because
I'm eating my chicken sandwich.
No. Because it's not fair. If a guy walks down the street, he can take off his, let's say it's a really hot summer day. He can take off his whole shirt and it's acceptable, let's say, and I find it fucking, you are a douchebag if you do that. If I'm really hot, je vais pas me mettre fucking boob à l'air, là.
No, but why? Because you're a woman and people don't accept that and they think it's sexual?
Because it's
you
not
think that's
legal.
Fair? No, but see, it's not legal is different. Why would it bother you? Because it's not legal?
I find it disgusting either way.
But why?
But it's time and place. Like if somebody's jogging down the bike path with no shirt on because it's hot, that's fine with me.
Why?
But if you're sitting in a plane beside my shoulders brushing yours and you take off your shirt, I'm not okay with that.
Okay, but that's...
I don't think
society's.
No,
sure, it's society. If I was brought up in a fucking African tribe, I'd be okay because everybody's naked all the time. But my point is, if 100% of the people wears clothes in an airport and a plane, please abide by that rule and let me not see your fucking hairy nipples that are disgusting.
I find that's awful of you guys to think that. I wouldn't bother me at all.
Everyone's in each other's bubble in an airplane. And if you're in my bubble, I ask you to keep your clothes on.
Okay, but he's in his own bubble. He's on his own seat.
I'm saying if he's sitting next to me, he's in my bubble.
Your bubble, yeah.
He's in my bubble. He's within 3 feet of me. He's in my bubble. I would prefer you to keep your clothes on in my bubble. Thank you.
See, okay, I don't agree with you guys at all. I find that society has pressured you guys to think that way.
No.
It doesn't bother me at all. Because if you want to be naked in public next to me,
because I'm going to tell you why society hasn't pressured me. Even if the guy has an 8-pack and looks beautiful.
I don't want you taking off your shirt.
I find that disgusting nonetheless.
But why?
Because
I want to know why.
I don't want to see you're
air.
A douchebag. You're a douchebag right now.
What if he's like a normal, no abs, nothing?
It's still a douchebag. Whether he's
a body.
400
guys, it's a body.
Okay, well, walk around shirtless if you feel like it. But I'm still gonna feel grossed out by it.
If I believed in myself enough, I totally would. It wouldn't bother me.
In an airplane?
It's a body.
You would take your shirt off in an airplane?
Everybody has a body. Like, it doesn't bother me at all.
I'm even okay with nudist beaches. I think that's fine.
I went on one.
Place for everything. I think there's a time and place for everything out of respect.
I agree. I think it's 100% a respect thing.
Interesting. It doesn't bother me at all. That's why, like, this guy on the plane, if he take off his pants, take off his shirt, I'd be like, little weird, cool, all right, whatever. Cool. If he starts wanking it, then I'm like, yeah, I might not want to see that.
Miss.
Maybe then I'd be like, maybe there's a problem here, but shirt, it wouldn't bother me.
Him being shirtless,
it wouldn't bother me at all.
I'd be like,
at all. It wouldn't bother. If he's sweaty as fuck, I'd be like, oh, that's gross. But I wouldn't call the stewardess. I still wouldn't call the stewardess.
I would. But I wouldn't call the stewardess. I'd just fucking tell him, be like, please put her shirt on. Like, moi j'ai pas envie de regarder le ventre.
Interesting. It wouldn't bother me at all. At all.
Can we move on?
Yeah, go ahead.
Should we ask our listeners what they think? Engage interaction?
I'm sure they would tell us.
Okay,
it wouldn't bother me.
Again, full moon. There is this woman throws huge tantrum and trashes store when staff refuse to refund clothes she bought 2 months ago.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what? You have the time to wear them and wear them again and wear them again and again. She like pulled racks and like smashed them down and she was like yelling she was like fucking out of her mind.
What was her reasoning for waiting 2 months?
She didn't give one.
Probably thought it was okay. Because you know what? If you buy clothes from Winners and you have their like VIP card, you actually have 90 days, like 3 months to return them.
Okay, great for you.
But that's the store policy. If the store policy is 30 days, then you can't return it after 60. That's just
off.
what it is.
Exactly. You know, like, goddamn. So anyway, she did this. And people were like filming because they were like, "Oh, there's a psycho in the store."
So people pull out their phone and film that. That's everyone's first reaction is to film what's going on.
Well, the employees were trying to like control her.
Right? Did they have zip ties to like control?
No.
There's no way.
Eventually, she just like smashed it and she walked out the store.
Psycho bitch.
But she was like yelling and she was incredibly pissed.
People have no class.
And but in my mind is like, if you don't have money to buy clothes
in the first place,
and that is what's making you so angry, don't buy shit.
It was probably, you know what? And that's like probably exactly what it was. It was probably, she probably bought these clothes, liked these clothes, and 2 months later was like, I can't pay my hydro bill. I'm going to have to return these clothes. And then she was like, fuck you, my hydro's going to get cut! And starts ripping down.
I'm 100% sure that's what's happening.
Listen, I can't judge too much because I have a something. I was going to say shirt, but it's not a shirt. I have something that I have to return at Old Navy, and I have 45 days to return it. It might be day 42 now. I don't know. But it's still in my car. I haven't found the time to go all the way there to return it.
Why don't you just give it to me with your card and I'll give it to you?
But the point is if you go there and they're like, sorry, it's too late, we can't return this, you're not going to start ripping clothes off the racks.
No, but I'll be pretty upset because, I mean, I haven't worn it. It's literally been in my car the whole time. But I'll be pretty upset.
Someone needs to tell this chick that there are, like, Facebook groups of resells and, like, stuff like that. You know, just sell your shit. That's what I do. I sell my shit all the time.
And usually, though, big companies are a little bit more flexible with the return part.
I hope so, because it's still in my car.
I know people have returned things to Walmart that they didn't even buy at Walmart.
Oh, but Walmart you can return anytime, any place without a bill.
Credit.
You didn't even have to buy it at Walmart. They'll still take it back.
They'll just give you a store credit.
I have one more, and
okay,
that's it.
Go ahead.
Do we have events?
I have one event.
Okay. One event? Okay, good. Because I have to go pay.
Okay. I thought this was kind of funny. This is in the Toronto Sun. There was a burglar that was caught.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Man charged in meatball theft found covered in sauce.
What?
This is the best one. Police say a damning clue led to the arrest of Pennsylvania man charged with stealing a pot of meatballs. Red sauce smeared on his face and clothes.
Oh my God.
Authorities in Luzerne County have charged 48-year-old Lehman Glenn Robert Potter with burglary, criminal trespass, and theft by unlawful taking for allegedly swiping a pot of meatballs from a man's garage on Monday.
Oh my God. I bet they're Italian.
The man was obviously Italian and he's making meatballs in his garage.
For sure. Men say the victim reported his meatballs missing and told officers at around 2:30 p.m. Monday.
Calls the fucking police.
I want to hear that call though. Someone stole my meatballs.
Somebody stole my meatballs, guys.
All my meatballs are gone.
Monday. He told the police that he saw Potter standing in front of his house with red sauce in his face and clothes. The pot was found on the street. It's unclear if Potter washed the sauce off before he was arrested a short time later. Potter's attorney did not immediately respond to a voicemail seeking comments.
Wow.
So there you go. And it's like, but you know, if you know the meatball is good, you gotta go for it, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh,
Jesus,
man, that was
only
beautiful.
Italians, please.
My poor meatball.
So that's why I meant, like, it was
Is that
very
a song?
You never heard that?
No.
You're gonna make me YouTube it.
Oh no, I don't. You don't need to.
I will though.
But all that's to say, I thought it was a very, like, there's a full moon going on. Because all of these, like, weird acts
so
are,
random.
like, fucking
I mean, I don't agree with the plain one, but cool.
stay home and, like, sleep it off if you feel weird.
Retrograde is coming too.
After the fucking weekend I had.
Okay,
And
go
my,
ahead with
events?
Events. Sorry.
I only have one, and I feel like you guys will enjoy this. Do you guys like Shakespeare?
Sure. I actually just learned today that apparently a lot of people think that Shakespeare didn't actually exist.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, a lot of people
Did
think
they
that
not
it was
see Shakespeare in Love?
a lot of people think that it's actually it was a made up name. It was actually another guy that wrote Shakespeare and wrote Shakespeare as a different person.
Oh my God.
And
you know what? If you wanted that, all you had to do was give your real name. So Macbeth, you know of Macbeth?
I do. I think it's like the only. No, that's not true.
Romeo and Juliet.
Right, I was gonna
Come
say
on.
there's two of them that I really know.
Well, there is a Macbeth play
Okay.
that's on, except it's mimed.
Oh,
Whoa. Okay.
mimed or like never mind.
It's 100% mimed.
Oh my God.
Like all of it?
So-
wait, but mimed or ASL?
That was gonna be
It's
my question,
mime.
and I
Like
shut up.
mine, like okay, it's mime. It's
like in a box.
Old,
I am in a box.
1920s movies.
yeah, except with the slides that told you what the fuck was going on.
Right.
It's only mimed.
I could see that happening though. Like I don't know. The only thing I keep picturing are the witches. What do they say? they say something. They say something
In Macbeth? I don't know.
Yes, at the beginning they're like, "Oh fuck," and I And I repeat it all the time.
What's the story that is kind of like Macbeth, but is not Macbeth?
Oh?
No.
No.
The Shakespeare.
You guys have lost me there. I have no idea.
Double, toil and trouble. Yeah. That's always like double, toil and trouble. That's
Toilet trouble?
I don't know. It's as far as
We
I
were
got in the
talking about
fucking
shit
book.
before.
It's like the first chapter.
Double, toilet trouble.
I didn't get any further in the book, so I went and just bought the Coles notes.
Okay.
I found the meatball song if anyone cares. On top of spaghetti, all covered in cheese.
Top of spaghetti, all covered with cheese. I lost my poor meatball when somebody sneezed.
You never heard this before? It's
No.
a cute song.
It rolled off the table and onto the floor.
And it just goes on this
Why
whole
am I
journey.
not a voice actor yet if these people fucking make it in the world?
The other one I was talking about was Hamlet.
Oh, yeah.
right.
Hamlet and Macbeth, I often get confused.
Oh, I don't know. I'm really not into Shakespeare. I was really bad in English class. I was really
Are we
bad in
done?
math, but, yeah.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed this episode and you would like to hear more about us and all the shit that we talk about,
Literally.
literally.
I think we're done with shit. I think we've covered every
I
subject
really
related
hope we're
to
done
poop.
with shit. I really hope so.
Considering people poop every day, maybe not.
You can go and reach us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at All Wine Aside. Just put All Wine Aside. You'll find us everywhere. If you want to tell us something a little longer or tell us a secret, you can email us at allwineaside@gmail.com or
I killed someone in 1999. Do you want
it.
that kind of secret?
Do it. Do it. I'd be all for it. You could also do it at drunk@allwineaside.com. And also be sure to give us a 5-star on iTunes or Google Play if that's what they do to help us get seen on there. You don't have to write a comment. You could write us, I don't know, what your favorite color is. Is she taking a selfie? She's taking a selfie.
Of course, she's
You
playing
could
with
tell
her hair.
right. You could tell right
Do you really
away.
have to ask the question?
Right away.
I already did an Insta story of you guys. It's my
In
turn.
case you are wondering, you probably are not, but we did start a AWA dictionary on each episode for all of the fucking words that we mispronounce or invent on our episodes. You could go and check it out there on alloneaside.com.
Like you actually have a tab for like the dictionary?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I sent you the new ones today.
I saw. I
Okay.
saw. I definitely saw. And we've also been added to podcastmontreal.com. It's a website that groups all kinds of podcasts from our wonderful city of Montreal. She's still taking a selfie.
I know.
Trying to
It's,
get a good angle, fuckers.
it's the longest selfie taking ever.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you have Snapchat? Snapchat helps you make good selfies.
Her
with
daughter
that.
has.
It's because my daughter uses my Snapchat, so it's like all full of her Bitmojis and stuff, so I just don't use it.
Okay. Otherwise, you can catch us next Friday, but do follow us on every channel because we love you. And that's it.
What did we do last week?
Buh.
I. Is that what we're doing?
Maybe if we do it quicker.
Buh.
I.
That was awful.
That was the best. That was awesome.
Oh man. Eventually we'll learn how to finish this podcast properly.